Rosmarin. Wir lassen uns das Leben nicht verbieten. Keine Rosmarin. Und wenn die ganze Erde weht und die Welt sich aus den Angeln hebt, das kann doch einen Seemann nicht erschüttern. Keine Angst, Rosmarin, ahoi!
Vorwärts! Vorwärts!
Achtung, der Adler ist eingetroffen. Zentralbefehlsausgabe Ausflugsverkehr. Alle Ersatztruppen zum Haupteingang A40 sofort melden.
Vorwärts, beeilt euch! Die Oberleutnant ist Du, geh da hinten rüber! Kompanie! Achtung! Augen gerade! Aus! Präsentiert das Gewehr! Die Augen links!
Bereitschaft, Herr Oberleutnant!
Achtung!
Oh, what's the matter, honey?
Did you hear that?
What? What time is it?
That noise. There's a loud noise coming from next door, and this is the second time I've heard it.
Well, we'll check it out tomorrow, okay, honey? Come back to bed.
Yeah, okay, all right, yeah. Tomorrow, I guess. Find out what's going on.
Okay.
Yeah.
little hole and we're getting it all over our necks. Yeah, can you do something about that?
How much time we got?
Any minute, dear. Did you get it?
Yeah, it's all in the living room, okay?
Okay, we're gonna go as soon as the window's repaired,
Okay,
all right?
good.
Oh, and I found some of your insurance forms. So you want them?
No, after Christmas for that stuff. No.
Okay, watch the kids, will you?
I'm watching. Yeah, sure, I'm watching.
And we close up everything, and air's just rushing over our necks, and I get really, really cold. Okay?
What did I tell you?
Jimmy turned it on. That's not true.
Quiet! I need quiet.
Why? Because of the noises?
Yes, because of the noises. Because there's something going on in the neighbor's house. Something dangerous. And we want to find out what it is.
Something dangerous. Well, what if Dad's just crazy?
Dad is not crazy. Dad just didn't sleep very well last night, and Dad's been working very, very hard. Selling insurance for a long
Check my Raphael!
Chris, come back here.
Ja, mein Führer. Alles steht zur Bereitschaft. Ja, mein Führer. Ja, mein Führer. Jawohl, mein Führer. Die Operation hat schon begonnen.
Achtung!
Darf ich vorstellen? Ihr Truppenleiter Hauptfeldwebel Stier.
Zur Bereitschaft.
Dear. And you speak English well?
Very well, Herr Oberleutnant. Everybody is perfectly trained for this mission.
All right, dear, the window's repaired. Let's go.
What about those noises?
What about them?
Honey, they're real. I'm telling you,
I believe you, dear, but can we worry about this after Christmas?
Look, I know what I heard, okay? I heard something. There, that's it. Did you hear that?
I heard it too, Mom.
Honestly, dear.
The kids heard it. Didn't you hear it?
I heard it too, Mom.
So what do you want me to tell you? If it's coming from the neighbor's house, then it's him making that noise.
And that doesn't bother you?
No, it doesn't, especially when I'm about to leave for Christmas. Now, Jenny, Chris, upstairs and get your jackets. Come on, get this stuff out of here. Fred, I want to go. Come on, you can keep track of your toys, both of you. We don't have time to look for them now. Come on, dear, we have to get going.
Again, did you hear that?
I don't want to hear about it now. Help me with the kids.
Did you hear that one?
Dear, I order you to come here.
Do I have to wear my sweater that Grandma gave me for Christmas? I don't like it.
All right, now I need you to get your red sweater ready.
I'm going over there.
Now, but we gotta leave.
The buck stops here.
Fred!
Mom, I heard it too.
Upstairs, Jenny, now. Fred! Oh!
Dr. Memo, another foreigner. Open up in there! I'm calling the police!
Totally gone off on this name. Oh, brother, he's back.
The phone.
Fred, you are clearly not in control of
I am in
yourself.
control, okay?
You are upset.
I'm in control. The phone. Yeah, police? Yeah, look, I've got this next door neighbor over here. I don't think there's anybody home right now, but the thing is, I keep hearing these noises over there.
Is your neighbor home, sir?
Well, yeah, like I say, I don't think there's anybody in the house, you know, but...
Your name, please?
Yeah, Johnson, Fred Johnson.
And your address?
Yeah, 39013 Grandin.
Sir, you're gonna ask
Right,
me to
yeah.
wait inside your house.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Your car arrives.
I'll be here.
Merry Christmas.
Amy!
Amy, wait, I'll call and cancel them. Yeah.
Anytime you're ready to join us, all right, Fred?
Yeah, fine.
But you've got a car! I can't join you with you in the car. You come back here! Was I the only one that heard that noise? Was I the only one that heard it?
Augen gerade aus! Kompanie, Achtung! Ausgezeichnet.
You sure about these alleged noises?
Yes, I'm sure.
All right, Mr. Johnson, let's take a look. This is Unit 69, checking the premises. 69 out. All right, Mr. Johnson, you wait here. I'm going to see if anyone's home.
Fine, good.
There's no answer. I'm going to go around. Well, there's no reason to look any further, Mr. Johnson. Dr. Mimo left a memo for the postman. Your neighbor's away for the holidays.
Well, how do we know this is Memo's memo? Maybe this isn't Memo's memo.
Possibly, but I didn't see any sign of a break-in. Just sign here, please.
Well, what about the noises?
Well, maybe Dr. Mimo left his TV on or something.
Well, can't you search the place?
I need a search warrant for that.
Can't you get a warrant?
No, you're the only witness. I see no evidence of the noises you described. There's no sign of a break-in, and there's a note. But if you have any more problems, please feel free to call. As for me, I'm Lieutenant Butch. Merry Christmas.
Lieutenant Butch. Hello? Anybody home? That's what I thought. Nobody's here. Okay. Thank you.
You know this guy? You sure you have permission to be here?
It's okay. It's all right.
You want a receipt?
No, forget about it.
Here's my car. We're open 24 hours all day.
Good. Thank you.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas. Get off my foot. Oh, God! Hi there. I'm your neighbor. I thought somebody broke in. See, so I came over and... Ow!
Into plasma energy. The question then becomes, what happened to it?
I was just gonna ask...
Well, that, Mr. Johnson, is where I discovered the vortex crossings. Not in 6, not in 7, not in 8 dimensions, Mr. Johnson, but 12 dimensions. A gateway, a kind of white hole, if you will, but created here on Earth. Do you follow me?
Should I be?
Yes. Because until recently, those who laughed at the idea of travel at the speed of sound, they still tell us instantaneous transportation will forever be beyond man's grasp, and again they are wrong. Mind over matter, Mr. Johnson.
Yeah. If you don't mind, it doesn't matter.
Now, the way to achieve such speeds is through the instantaneous transportation of matter from one coordinate to another. Now, this little unit acts as a sort of tunnel between refrigerator 1 and refrigerator 2. Any item or person that I put in refrigerator 1 will be instantaneously transported to refrigerator 2.
Chilling. What are you doing?
You shall witness the process.
Witness? Don't do anything on my account.
Mr. Johnson, will you please check the left refrigerator?
What?
Open the door.
Okay, it's empty.
If you will please check the right refrigerator.
Yeah.
What?
Nothing in it.
That's not possible.
Yeah, well, it's gonna take a hell of a lot more than this to convince me.
Ausschwärmen! Pass auf eure Deckung auf!
No, not the police. They'll confiscate the teleport chambers. Make an independent investigation.
I'm depending on their investigation.
Yeah, but I might be diagnosed as mentally unstable.
You are mentally unstable. There, that. Hear that? A hum. A loud hum.
Hum.
And there, thunder. Loud thunder. Put that down. Loud thunder.
Loud thunder.
Okay. Now.
I don't understand.
The glass was supposed to wind up over here. See, it's a teleportation chamber. Ask the professor.
I know nothing.
That's because it's his machine. See, he's a Nemo. That's short for nuts. His family's been blowing people up for centuries.
And these nuts never broke in.
No, they broke out.
Well, there's no laws against breaking out. There are only laws against breaking in. Did these nuts take anything?
No, but they could have. Good point.
All right, gentlemen, I have your statements here. I'll take your depositions under advisement. Feel free to call me if these thugs make themselves available for arrest. Again, Merry Christmas.
Make themselves available for arrest! Make themselves available for arrest? Is that what I pay taxes for? Is that what I pay taxes for? You know who are the in this situation? It's not them, it's you. You're the You're the I've got your badge number!
As I was saying...
I'm not talking to you.
You have no choice. This matter requires some heavy research.
Heavy what?
Hat etwas gefunden, Herr Oberleutnant.
Los, 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 los! Achtung, beeilt euch! Würde ich jetzt Tag sein! Beeilt euch ein bisschen! Schnell, ganz allein! Du, rechts! Beeilt euch!
Well, one thing's certain. The research is heavy, all right. And I'm dead tired. I haven't pulled all-nighters like this since...
That's it! German war experiments!
Yeah, V1, V2 rocket, so...
Not here. There! German, 1942. Would you please pay attention? It says here, during World War II, a major project was put forward in Germany to transport troops to Britain without relying on the use of air and sea power. The designer was an engineer named... Muck.
Muck?
Yes, Muck, consultant to the Messerschmitt Company, who proposed a solenoid chamber to be mounted in a hillside near Lille-Coalfield in France. This teleport chamber would then be used to send squadrons of Germans into London from a range of 155 miles? That's inconceivable.
I never knew the Germans did research like that.
Neither did I. Nobody did, obviously, or we would have heard about it. I'm surprised they even tried. The technology was clearly not available to them.
And what about Muck?
Muck. Nothing. It doesn't say. He must have been sacked by Hitler, sent off to the Eastern Front.
Really? What else does it say here? Anything?
Yes. Any remains of the research facility in the chamber were destroyed during an Allied bombing raid in 1944. The idea has never been revived.
But it still doesn't explain what there were doing running around your living room.
Mr. Johnson, the answer is plain as day. My vortex must have accidentally tapped into some experiments in teleportation which the Germans were doing in 1942. And their chamber interfered with my chamber when in fact they should have been sent to Britain in 1942.
It's quite a jump.
Yes, I admit it's not usual. But time and space are essentially the same thing. Everyone knows that. If you can travel in one, you can travel in the other.
So what do we do now?
Oh, if I only knew, Mr. Johnson.
Well, okay, I'll see you when I get back.
Back? Back from where?
I've got to go get some sleep, okay? Tonight's Christmas Eve. I've got to go find my wife.
Are we insane? These are German military troops. Relics from the Second World War. Remnants of history.
Yeah, well...
Do you realize?
Count yourself lucky. At least they're not burglars. Excuse me.
Der Adler ruft nach Hause. Der Adler ruft nach Hause. Der Adler ruft nach Hause.
Hier. Seid ihr nach Westen?
Keine Verbindung zum Hauptquartier, Oberleutnant. Nichts.
Halten Sie volle Deckung! Wir greifen an!
Alles bereit, Herr Oberleutnant.
Angreifen!
You could have waited for him. I don't know why you didn't wait for him.
Mother, I'm
Always
telling you,
gotta
he'll
do
be
things
here.
Your own way.
God.
Are you sure he'll be here?
Mom, give me some credit, okay? Tomorrow is Christmas. Fred wouldn't want to miss it. He'll be here.
You should have waited for him.
No, this time he went overboard. Way overboard.
line was being stalled because of the RAF. The German heavy artillery were getting hot from firing shells across the channel. Hitler says to the Germans, Churchill believes he can resist, but I tell you that England will be crushed.
What do you want me to say? How do you expect me to react? This is just plain ridiculous.
I know it sounds ridiculous. That's because it is ridiculous. You see, they were conducting these experiments during World War II, see? And
Any experiments?
Well,
What do experiments have to do with Christmas?
Yeah,
and
but
especially you missing Christmas with your family.
But honey,
Get in the car and come here now.
yeah, I can leave right away.
I don't care what
I'll take a cab.
you be here.
Yes, dear. Would you wait here for me just a second, please?
Inshallah. But we keep the meter running, yes?
Yeah, fine, okay.
Yes?
Dr. Memo, I'm getting ready to join my wife and my family, and I just kind of wanted to stop by.
Vorwärts!
And, wish you a Merry...
Run, Mr. Johnson!
Los, mach schon! Fahrt euch ein bisschen! Er ist da hinten!
Take off, now! You're going to airport, sir? No, just go, drive!
Who are these people?
They're gonna kill us! Go!
Oh, my God!
Why did you run? You could have been killed.
Didn't you say run, Mr. Johnson?
That was just a figure of speech. Your efforts were futile.
God, we're prisoners now. We're war prisoners.
Could be worse.
Worse? Professor, I don't want to die.
Let us keep matters in perspective. Historically speaking, they may torture, mutilate, vandalize, lobotomize, or you. But they won't kill you. They need you.
Need me for what? Oh, God, they're coming for us.
Shh. Be calm. They're not the robots that are commonly portrayed in movies.
Schneller! Halt euch! Schneller! Weiter geht's! Los, mach schon! Achtung!
Amerikaner? Sie sprechen Englisch, Herr Oberleutnant. Hier sind Ihre Papiere. Alex Memo. Dr. Alex Memo. And Lopez. Eddie Lopez III. Open 24 hours a day. Was soll denn das heißen?
Weiß nicht, Herr Oberleutnant.
What does it mean, 24 hours a day?
It means, really means open 12.
Dr. Memo. Mr. Lopez. I am Friedrich von Konz. I am in command of this force. I'm very impressed by the progress technology has made in only 50 years. I know where we are. We left Germany in 1942, exactly 50 years ago.
A miracle of science.
Due to some unforeseen accident, I'm sure. Neither you nor Mr. Lopez seem to have planned any of this. The obvious solution to this problem is quite simple. We have arrived at this location. Now we want to go back.
That can't be done. It implies travel backward through time, a theoretical impossibility.
Have you tried it?
Commander von Kontz, might you be considering this matter from a one-sided perspective? Closer examination will reveal this to be a very pleasant location, a civilized world. The war is over. You may all retire to civilian life, live in Los Angeles, enjoy the mild weather.
And of course, no trials for, war atrocities.
War trials?
War crime trials.
Allied war trials. Very well, Mr. Lopez. Since Dr. Mimo is not cooperating, we are going to shoot you.
Look here, Ober, whatever your name is, you're not gonna get away with this. The police are onto you. And if you think you're tough, wait till you see what happens when the cops get pissed, right, Professor? Tell them about Rodney King.
One moment, Commander. I have notes which are available for your review if you should require them at your convenience.
Achtung, Herr Oberleutnant. Wagen in Sicht.
Polizei?
Schwer zu sagen, möglicherweise.
Voller Deckung!
Da ist ein Polizist. Los, weg hier.
Dr. Mimo?
Yes?
There was a gang attack nearby not long ago. I thought since you were to break in earlier, you might be of some help.
Hello. I am Professor von Kontz. How do you do?
Lieutenant Butch, LAPD. Your colleague?
Yes. It appears we are both interested in the same things.
I hope I'm not intruding on some secret research. May I come in?
Why, not indeed.
I didn't want to bother you with this before, but we found some, my God, what happened here? Moving out?
Part of our research.
Quite correct.
If you don't mind my asking, what are you researching?
If we knew that, we wouldn't be searching for it.
Anyway, like I said before, I wanted to ask you something.
Of course.
We found this on the scene of the crime. It's a Luger automatic pistol, 9mm caliber P38.
P8.
So you're familiar with it?
No, but I know it very well.
Yes. Well, that's right, P8. Anyway, Dr. Mimo said something about thugs. I was wondering if, well, the thugs you saw, were they carrying similar weapons?
No. There was nothing like that.
Quite correct.
I understand. By the way, I can't seem to find Mr. Johnson. He seems to have...
I believe he is being taken care of right now.
Quite correct.
You know, you're probably right. He probably's off with his wife right now. Well, I guess I'll be going. It was very nice meeting you, Mr...
von Konst.
Von Konst.
Correct. A pleasure indeed. Come again.
Oh, and by the way, if you have a problem or an emergency, you can always call 911.
Of course.
Merry Christmas.
Let's see if one comes up.
Alles klar, Herr Oberleutnant.
Verhaltet euch ein bisschen! Verhaltet euch!
Thank you for your cooperation. When we return to Germany, we will remember you.
Quite correct. Quite correct. Oh, God, we're dead. Because of you and your machine, we're dead.
You're an optimist. To my mind, the situation is worse. Much worse.
Aha, so you admit it. You admit... What are they doing?
Can it be that you do not understand the gravity of our situation?
Should I?
No, of course not. I forget that I live in a country where most students couldn't point out their country on a map.
Hey, I did okay in school.
1941. Operation Barbarossa. Germany invades Russia. Hitler diverts troops from the Moscow offensive to attack Kiev, thus postponing the Moscow offensive by 1 year. 1 year crucial to the taking of Russia before the Winter War. 1942, Battle of the Caucasus. Germany makes a fatal error in attacking Stalingrad. 250,000 Germans die. It's the turning point of the war. These are merely examples.
Examples of what?
Oh, think, Mr. Johnson, think! The Germans will probably return to Germany with the historical data that they acquire here. They will be able to avoid all the mistakes they made during the Second World War. They will know Allied tactics, strategy. They will even benefit from historical analysis, preventing them from making further mistakes, thus winning the war, changing history, changing everything.
Yeah, but Professor, even if they do get back, who's gonna believe them? Anybody can fake historical records.
What about the atomic bomb? They could look through any of my physics books and get a blueprint for an atomic bomb. Modern jet fighters, military hardware, there's an entire range of technology that becomes available to them. I tell you, Mr. Johnson, we are on the verge of rewriting World War II.
All right, Professor, but because we're standing here talking now and know that history hasn't been changed, we know that the won't manage to get back, and so therefore we...
Reasoning, Mr. Johnson, essentially right, but fundamentally wrong. The instant that the step through that vortex and return to their place of origin, that is when things would change for you and me. You would probably be a member of the party, and I would be Minister of Propaganda, something along those lines.
You mean everything would change? Me, my wife?
Wife? In a regime, you would be the product of genetic manipulation. You wouldn't need a wife.
What about my car?
You'd probably drive a Volkswagen.
I don't think we insure those.
In plain language, Mr. Johnson, if we do not prevent these Germans from returning to the Germany of 1942, not Eisenhower, not Patton, not Stalin, not de Gaulle, not Churchill, nobody will be able to prevent them from using their information to win the war. Think of this as the last battle of World War II, the final showdown, the ultimate confrontation, the essential struggle between good and evil.
Mom, I can't believe this. He's missing Christmas.
No, dear, I'm sure there must be an explanation.
Explanation? Mother, when I left, he was watching our neighbor's house with binoculars. The night before, he wouldn't sleep because of noises. I don't know what I'm going to do with that man.
Well, I can hardly believe Fred would
Mom,
do...
he's going crazy. Noises and this and that. Next thing you know, he'll be hearing music.
Das kann doch einen Seemann nicht erschüttern.
Frohe Weihnachten.
Keine Angst, Rosmarie.
Ja.
Wir lassen uns das Leben nicht verbittern. Keine Angst, Rosmarie. Und wenn die ganze Erde bebt und die Welt sich aus den Angeln hebt, das kann doch einen Seemann nicht erschüttern. Keine Angst, Rosmarie. Die Welle spülte mich von Bord. Da waren wir nur noch zwei. Und ein Taifun riss mich hinfort. Ich lachte nur dabei. Da zog ich mir die Jacke aus und holt alle Beine raus. So tun Matrosen ihre Pflicht und fürchten sich nicht.
Läuft alles.
Das kann doch einen Seemann nicht erschüttern. Keine Angst, Rosmarie.
Also nicht so, wie wir es kennen, Manfred. Aber es sollte möglich sein.
Und wenn die ganze Erde bebt und die Welt sich aus den Angeln hebt, das kann doch einen Seemann nicht erschüttern. Keine Angst, Rosmarie.
Stapsgefreiter Müller! Was ist hier los?
Eine Komödie!
Just a little
sexy, isn't she? My men are not used to this form of entertainment. It upsets their morale.
Yeah, well, I agree. I never
My men have trained hard for this mission. You will cooperate and lead them to key areas of interest in the city to gather information of military significance. I'm putting you in charge.
In charge?
Yes. And do not be back here before 5. I need silence to work. Otherwise, I shoot you.
Yes, sir.
Ja, mach schon, mach schon.
Herein. Gefangener angetreten, Herr Oberleutnant.
That will be all.
Zu Befehl.
Dr. Mimo, please, sit down. I called you here because I want to congratulate a man that I think is a genius. Your machine, Dr. Mimo, is a true wonder of technology. My group engineer informs me that our trip would not have been possible without you. The machine in Germany would not have worked by itself. Your machine allowed us to be transported.
The machine is more powerful than you could possibly imagine.
Well, fortunately, we were able to use your notes to operate it. By this evening, we will have recreated a tunnel in the vortex of the machine which brought us here. We will then be ready to return to 1942.
And to see Germany lose the war.
Absolutely not. Because of the facts available here, it will now be possible for Germany to win the war. However, I do not believe my mission would be complete if I did not attempt to convince a genius like yourself to return to Germany with us, to contribute his work, his knowledge to the Reich, to the Führer, to share in the glory and the vision of Germany, as your grandfather did before you, Mrs. Zeppelin.
My grandfather was a scientist, not a supporter of a regime run by a madman.
I, too, have read the history books. And yet, the Führer brought Germany out of ruins and into prosperity. And he will succeed when Napoleon and Alexander the Great could not.
Your leader will go down in flames and take all of Germany with him.
Dr. Mimo, once I return to Germany, the war will be won. All of this will be incorrect.
By coming here, even by an accident, you have been offered a glimpse into the reality of your struggle. You see what you're fighting for. This is not Alexander the Great.
Tyranny of the lazy and incompetent! That is what your democracy has brought you, Dr. Mimo! Americans are undisciplined and have drawn the entire world into their lack of discipline. The world will sink without a Reich to bring order. But as long as I am in command here, order there will be. That is a fact.
Vorwärts, Kameraden!
I see it's on me, continue.
Einen Seemann mit Steffsche.
Boah, was hast du dein ganzes Leben noch nicht gesehen?
Achtung!
Das. What is that?
What is that? I didn't buy it.
Raus! 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 Mein Verteidiger, das ist so Geschichtsstellen können.
Jawohl.
Das mit dem Kragen! Das ist eine Unverschämtheit! Was soll diese Schlamperei? Unglaublich!
Los, mach schon!
Ah, Mr. Johnson, right on time. All is ready.
We're short on time, Professor. This Von Kantz is losing it.
That is why I have prepared a viable escape plan.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Don't you understand, Mr. Johnson? The Germans have taken one teleportation chamber upstairs, but they've left us the other. Conceivably, therefore, one of us should be able to teleport into the living room without the Germans noticing. Then we can go for help.
That's great. That's a wonderful idea. That'd be like landing right on top of them.
They'll never suspect it. One could sneak through.
Well, do you really think you could escape, Professor? Professor Memo? Have you ever tried this thing on a human?
I didn't have a guinea pig available. Theory suggests the trip should be safe.
Which theory?
Listen. According to my calculations, the Germans will enter the vortex to leave for Germany with the military and the historical records any moment now. You must stop them. You are mankind's last chance.
And they said I'd never amount to anything.
Good luck.
You too. You know, Professor, if the Germans wound up here, how do we know I'm gonna wind up inside the house and not in some other machine in the past or the future?
We don't.
And you're sure this thing is safe?
I had to make some minor adjustments on the machine on a trip this short. You may feel some side effects, but that is a risk I shall have to take. It's our only chance.
What about you?
I stay here to operate the consoles. Wait!
Check for flies?
Will you hurry?
Brech die Tür auf! Vorwärts! Beeilt euch!
Da hinten!
Beeilt euch! Hinter mir her! Sucht nach ihnen!
Beeilt euch!
Ausschwärmen!
Keiner in Sicht!
Du, geh da hinten rüber! Schnell! Schnell! Du, rechts! Vorwärts!
Beeilt euch! Wir haben keine Zeit zu verlieren!
Wir haben ihn nicht gefunden, Oberleutnant.
Weitersuchen!
Zu Befehl!
Finally, you're here. We still got a problem.
I see you have a problem, Mr. Johnson, but this is Christmas, and I do not. You can't keep calling the police every time you hear a noise.
All right, come on. Take a look at this, will you? These guys are everywhere out here.
I don't see anything, Mr. Johnson.
Well, they must be hiding in the bushes or something. I swear, I saw people out there.
Is there anything else you want to show me, Mr. Johnson?
How did you get to be such a lousy cop? Explain that to me, will you?
Well, if you think I've got nothing better to do, you're dead wrong. Not to mention the fact you called me here 3 times for no good reason, and now you're talking about claims of in a teleport chamber. Mr. Johnson, I've got a real investigation on my hands right now. 2 people have been killed not too far from here.
Well, maybe the did it. They left a Luger behind, didn't they? We've got to get backup out here. We need SWAT teams.
That's suspicion, not evidence. I'm not calling a backup based upon your suspicions.
You get backup out here now. These guys are I'm telling you, and if we don't stop them, we'll all be too.
Yes, Mr. Johnson, I can see that.
Dr. Mimo, where is Mr. Lopez? Eddie Lopez? I don't know. This is a Luger pistol. A Luger pistol. Toggle joint, breech lock. Very precise instrument.
Wir haben dies gefunden, Herr Oberleutnant.
Fred Johnson, California driver's license. Living on Grandin Avenue. Ausgezeichnet.
Sucht nach ihnen! Ausschwammen!
Bereitet eure Gewehre vor.
All right, you wanted evidence? There's your evidence.
My God. You're armed with semi-automatic weapons!
What did you expect to be using? BB guns?
They're surrounding the house.
Ausschwammen! Er ist da oben! Manfred, du unterbrichst das Telefon. Hans, du unterbrichst den Strom. Der Rest verteilt sich ums Gebäude.
Okay. They disconnected the upstairs phone. Should I try to...
There's no time for that now, Mr. Johnson. Consider this a moment of crisis. Gotta hold the premises.
Yeah.
You know any martial arts, judo, karate?
Yoga.
Yoga.
Yeah, yoga.
You know what this is, Mr. Johnson?
It's a gun.
It's a Colt. Lockbridge pistol, standardized in 1926. Since then, see no further change. Needs none.
Schneller! Schneller! Geh da hinten rüber!
Let's separate.
You're kidding, right?
It's surprising. On, move!
Angreifen! Angreifen! Hinter mir her! Keiner in Sicht! Keiner in Sicht! Klar! Vorwärts! Vorwärts! Schneller! Schneller! Du, geh da hinten rüber! Klar! Sucht nach ihnen! Hinter mir her! Such, also, such! Wir haben die Schweine und Hände miteinander sammeln! Mach schon! Beeilt euch! Kompanie! Achtung! Die Augen links! Augen geradeaus! Seine Waffe, Hauptfeldwebel.
There's Mr. Johnson. You know he lives here.
Guys, I really don't know any Mr. Johnson.
I'll give you 3 seconds. And then I shoot you. One. 2. 3. Goodbye.
Achtung! Schweinerhund! Hinterher! Hinterher! Auf Wiedersehen, Mr. Putsch! Wir haben ihn gefunden! Los, schnell, alle mal hier rüber! Sammeln! Mach schon! Keiner schaut sich an, was los ist. Stell mal aus, was er macht mit dem Revolver. Wenn man ballert, rückt er hier rüber. Pass auf, dass keine Fehler. Idiot! Schweinkopf! Handgranaten. Los, mach schon. Wo ist der Kerl denn?
Machen Sie das Gerät fertig. Wir gehen sofort.
Zu Befehl.
Hi, this is the Johnson residence. We can't come to the phone right now, but please leave a message and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. Thanks for calling.
Mensch, die Tür auf! Los!
Fred, are you there? Please pick up the phone. Oh, God, Fred, are we gonna let it all slip away? Fred, I want to talk now. I want to talk now. Fred, are you there?
Freeze!
We're tied down.
Yeah, I noticed. You're wearing one of the uniforms.
Yeah, so?
Maybe they'll think you're one of them.
What if they think I'm not?
I'll cover you.
What?
Move!
Manfred, bist du's?
Stand back, I'll shoot the lock.
He's stolen the records. He's gonna change history.
What?
I'm going after him.
You know what?
There's some things they don't sell insurance for.
Mr. Johnson, wait!
Halt! Hände hoch! Geh! Los! Los!
I just dropped in.
So I see.
Never expected anything like this.
All right, but you gotta help me now. We've gotta get those records back.
All right, whatever. I just want you to know, hey, this is out of my jurisdiction.
Yeah, I understand.
Here, let me introduce you to another friend of mine. Colt 45 caliber semi-automatic.
You two dating?
All right, Mr. Johnson, where are the records?
I don't know where I am.
Okay, we'll follow the guard. Could be the room we're looking for.
How do you know?
Allez.
Damn, a secretary.
After all we've been through, it's just a secretary.
That's not the point. She calls the alarm. Every place will be in on us. Gotta think. That's it.
What?
The uniform. Pretend you're German. I worked before.
I don't speak German.
And seduce her. Do something.
No, forget it. Go!
Ja?
Voulez-vous coucher avec moi?
Fool! I told you I don't speak German.
Body language. You could use body language.
Body language, this. You know, I'm sick and tired of you ordering me around. Punching garbage.
Hear voices. They're in there.
That could be anybody.
There's only one way to find out.
What?
Sorry, Mr. Johnson.
Also auf Moskau hätte man sowieso marschieren müssen. Das war der größte Fehler überhaupt.
Ja, stimmt. Mr. Johnson!
Yes. And now, I'll take those records back. Please. I told you this wasn't gonna work.
Freeze! LAPD! Is this them?
Yeah, that's Von Kantz there, and that must be Muck, the inventor.
Ich weiß nicht, wer Sie sind, aber Sie werden nichts aus uns herausbekommen.
Who's he?
I don't know. Who are you?
Wir werden doch nicht von zwei Idioten aufgehalten werden.
Oh, okay, I know. He must be the one who's supposed to take the records back to.
All right, Mr. Johnson, why don't you get the records and let's get the hell out of here. Come on.
I'm trying.
All right, I'm gonna bolt this door. I hear one peep from anybody, you're all sauerkraut.
I assure you, we will be silent.
My God.
What?
She's gone. The secretary's gone.
She went to get help. There's no time to waste.
All right, let's go. Too late.
Come on, hurry! Hey. We're toast!
Puppy chow.
Machine, quick!
I am afraid it is too late for that. Drop your guns.
That's impossible. How'd you get here?
Pure science, Lieutenant. We have a second teleportation chamber right here in this bunker. We can teleport right into this room and wait for you.
If you hadn't rushed me, we could have checked. Run, Mr. Johnson. Hurry, Mr. Johnson.
Professor Muck, be reasonable.
The time of reason is past! Now it is time to eliminate the last opposing elements. I shall miss you both. My sincere regrets.
We will shoot you finally.
Auf Wiedersehen!
Let's get
think we should call the police.
For once, I agree.
You think we have a case? The police!
I'm the police!
We are reporting live from Antelope Valley, California with Professor Alexander Mimo. Professor, if you wouldn't mind from the beginning.
I have a new invention, an improvement. Imagine, if you will, 10,000 horses running together in a synchronous manner, but on a magnetic paralytic converter.
I guess I owe you an apology, Mr. Johnson. I should have believed you. You deserve a medal.
Yeah, well...
Is your wife back yet?
No.
So what are you gonna do?
It should be theoretically possible to use a set device
Celebrate.
developed by Alcibiades the Lesser to harness the same energy on a joint metaphysical and physiological level.
All right, let's move them out.
In this case, it should be theoretically possible to arrive at your destination before you depart.
Before you depart?
Before you depart. How are you doing, sir?
Before you depart.
Mommy, is Daddy home?
He better be.
Daddy, we had a really big Christmas. Daddy, we had a really big Christmas tree.
Yeah?
you missed it.
Oh, well.
Okay, go upstairs, you two.
But Mom,
Come on. So you spend Christmas in bed, huh?
No. No, actually,
I hope the noises aren't bothering you anymore.
Nope. No more noises. That's all over.
Okay, where are they?
What?
Come on, where are they, Fred?
What, the
No, come on, the binoculars. The binoculars. Acknowledge my intelligence. I mean, it's the least I expect.
Honey, you know,
That is what you get for missing Christmas.
Enough. All right, that's it. I've had it with you ordering me around. Do you hear me? That's the end of it. Are you paying attention to me or what? Yeah, well, there you have it.
Fred,
And if I ruin Christmas for you, I'm sorry.
Oh.
Come on, Jenny, Mom isn't bad anymore. I drew a picture that you watch in the neighbor's house.
Great.
What's with that neighbor, anyway?
Oh, he's a scientist, a man of vision, whatever his vision might be.
Well, I think he's leaving. I saw him getting into a taxi cab outside.
Oh? Here, wait. I'll be right back. So, Professor, you're leaving us?
Albeit I did intend to say goodbye.
Another research trip?
This teleportation machine has earned me quite a reputation. I've been asked to lecture at universities and scientific conventions all across the country.
So the memo tradition lives on?
Only because of you. I owe you my life. My invention? I am greatly in your debt.
Hey. How long you need? I don't like this neighborhood.
In any case, I have shut off the keyboards. There should be no further disturbances.
Good luck.
And I'd like to apologize for any little commotion my machine may have caused.
Water under the bridge.
Bridges are obsolete. Farewell.
Bye.